SAINTS Alchemy. I did all these readings before, but it didn't go right. So now I'm going to start over, but I'm going to start at the end of the zodiac and go backwards. So this will be a general reading for Pisces for early June 2021. I'm going to smudge a little, and then I'm going to shuffle, and then we'll get into it. I'm using Palo Santo this time. That smells good. I'm using the Amenti Oracle deck by Sodini and Crow Tarot by Cullinane for all these early June readings. Calling on our highest selves, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and organizing forces of the universe. I'm open to and grateful for your messages for Pisces. Please let them be clear and true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into it. One message for Pisces for early June 2021. All right. I give offerings that are genuine. So, what that says to me is that maybe your motives are being questioned, or you're questioning someone's motives right now for something that they've done for you, or something you've done for someone else. You're suspicious. Since this is for you, I'm going to say you might be suspicious of somebody's motives. All right? Oh, I'm going to set it on fire. Okay. All right, so To start off, you've got Knight of Wands is your main energy, crossed by Four of Wands. So a lot of Wands energy right now, which to me means you're in a state of kind of going with your gut right now, okay? Which might be why you're questioning someone's motives, even if you might not have a reason outwardly to do so. Okay, so these are kind of, even though they're both wands, they're kind of like two opposing energies right here. Knight of Wands is kind of this unstable, real volatile energy, whereas Four of Wands is a very stable energy, all right? You're in the Knight of Wands energy, which means maybe you don't want to commit to something right now. Okay, so maybe you're questioning the motives of whatever this is that might be requiring your commitment, or that's asking you for something more than you might be able to give right now. And so this is why this is your challenge, this Four of Wands energy, which is like the settled, stable energy. This might be about something romantic, but not necessarily. I guess the cards will tell me more as I move on, Pisces. In your root energy, you have the Chariot. Okay. And in the crown, what's in Pisces crown? Guess I was supposed to take that. All right. Have a Knight of Swords. Okay. So here in your base foundation, root energy, the Chariot. And for me, this position talks about where you operate from, what kind of energy you're in when you're most comfortable, normal, your baseline energy on a healthy day is the Chariot, which means you like the energy of progress, okay? And that is very consistent with this Knight of Wands energy. You like to move. You don't like to, you're not in the energy, not that you don't like to, but you're not in the energy of kind of like chilling and settling down with whatever this is right now. It could be a home, it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be anything. You know what it is. And in your crown energy is Knight of Swords, which again, the higher energies are guiding you to keep it moving, not to, that's why this is a challenge for you. Either you have an opportunity to settle for something or settle down or slow down, but you don't want to, and you're not being guided to either. It's progress, movement, like all of it is about movement, but this is right here is an obstacle or a challenge to you, this Four of Wands. So maybe someone's questioning your motivation because you're in this energy of movement. You're like come and go as you please, opportunity waits for no one type energy. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, well, where you're coming from is Nine of Pentacles, which is the very independent, this is like the independent person energy where, yes, you've kind of not had to answer to anyone, all right? Because you keep it moving all the time. However, coming up in the near future is Four of Swords energy, which is another 4, and it is like the respite, the card of respite and chilling. So maybe you're gonna have to chill out. That's usually the things that we're challenged with, or the things that we should be moving towards or trying to embrace. And if that's your challenge, it looks like you're going to move towards that, or you're being guided to eventually. Maybe not right now at this moment, because I see a lot of movement in your current energy, but the near future, it looks like you're going to have to take a moment to take it all in. Okay, so this has a strong kind of a romantic hint to it. Like maybe you might miss out on something if you just keep going. So in your advice, there's 2 of Pentacles, okay, which is about kind of giving equal energy to 2 things. Maybe there's 2. Sometimes I see the court cards, all right? King, Queen, Knight, Page as actual people energies, and you do have 2 knights here, okay? So, which one of them is you, and then one of them, there's another knight. So they're the knights of very active offerings, okay? Action. And here, 2 of Pentacles is, I mean, typically people might say you're juggling things, but I like to say it's like multitasking almost. And that's the advice to you, is that you're able to handle this progressive energy of movement, and instability has kind of a weird tone to it. So I don't want to say instability, but like volatility. You're comfortable in that, and that's okay. So what you need to know is Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands energy could be a person, all right? A fire sign person, feminine energy. But really it's more about, again, going inward and going with your gut. And you have a lot of Wands energy. So if your gut instinct is to this is not the time for you to relax, don't do it. Okay, even if you have this on the horizon, okay? This is Ace of Cups. I always say this one is more about self-love than romantic love. Sometimes there's one crow drinking out of the cup, all right? So maybe now is the time to continue moving and focus on what is best for you. Maybe you're tired, okay? I'm not sure how this ties into genuine offerings. Let's see. Okay, so now that's a little more clear, all right? Maybe you keep moving because you want to, you have settling down on your mind in the near future, in your future, but you need to feel like you're bringing something valuable to the table, all right? And this could be, again, a romantic situation. It could be like a job that you want, that you've got your eye on, but you don't want to make a bid for it until you've kind of built yourself up to be a viable candidate. I don't know why that viable candidate just came. So you can get an offer that's genuine, and you can be feeling valuable when you're offering yourself or whatever it is you have to offer. You know that you've done your best to build up whatever this is. You've gone hard, right? You haven't stopped, you haven't rested, and you won't until you feel like you have something to bring to the table. All right, the Magician is about manifesting, kind of making something out of nothing, making something out of something, making something, period, making something out of anything at your will. And 10 of Cups is about complete fulfillment, all right? You do have a lot of like really romantic energy again. So if this is about romance, I feel like you're just getting your shit together so that you can offer yourself to someone and not feel like you're on the side of lack, and that you will be a good partner and you have something to bring to the table. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad that you came and clicked here, and I hope to see you again soon.